No one can justify that LeBron has had nothing short of an illustrious career, and throughout his career he has been able to produce at an all-time level. He has been one of the most impressive physical specimens in the history of the game, and he has the basketball skills and IQ to match that gift. As a result, he has played the game a specific way and has succeeded because of it. His game has been centered around his monstrous ability to drive the basketball into the paint. His size and finesse allows him to finish over or around anyone, but what makes it worse is the only way to stop him is to crash the paint with multiple defenders. Once you do that, LeBron's ability to pass the rock takes over. In fact, he has been so good at driving the basketball that even his biggest hater in the world acknowledges his monstrous ability.
LeBron James, as I've said 10,000 times on the show, is still the greatest driver of the basketball I have ever seen. A 6'9", 260-pound freight train to the rim. Never seen anything like it before.
Yeah.
Fair enough. LeBron James has entered the NBA. He has been the best passer in basketball, and he remains to this moment the best passer in basketball.
And trust me, it takes a lot for someone like Skip to praise LeBron even a little bit. But over the last few years, and especially this year, LeBron's game is slowly evolving even further than what he has shown in his prime. Considering how elite he has been this year, it has been really tough to tell whether this evolution has been out of necessity or desire. Many people felt that at the age of 37, LeBron would lose a step. But when he does stuff like this,
The wobble will drive, and LeBron from behind erases it.
or this,
For Russ so far. At the other end, oh, blocked by James.
or even this,
Drives his left, oh, blocked by LeBron.
you really question if he has blood in his veins like the rest of us. What the hell is he made out of? He has been nothing short of phenomenal, and has even garnered some MVP attention for his play. He still has been unstoppable when driving to the rim, but his evolution from the three-point line is allowing him to be an inside-out scorer like he has never been in his career. Through 28 games, he has been averaging an absurd 29 points. And as you can see, it is his biggest points per game average since 2010, which was his last season with Cleveland before he left for Miami. So it has been a while since he has been scoring at this level, but it is just not how much he is scoring, but how he is putting the ball in the bucket. Throughout his illustrious career, LeBron has never really been a great three-point shooter. He only averages 34.6% from three over his career, which is good, but not great, and far from elite. And even this year, he is shooting at a pretty good percentage of 36.5%. But again, that is not revolutionary. What makes LeBron's evolution from three is the sheer amount of threes he has been taking. This season, he is taking a career high 8 threes a game. To put that into perspective, that is nearly doubling his career average of 3 points taken at 4.5 threes a game. That being said, this has not come out of nowhere like the Cavs this season. As you can see, he has been fairly consistent in the amount of threes he takes from his years before joining the Lakers. But once he joined the Lakers, he has made a concentrated effort of shooting more threes. And every year since then, he has taken more and more shots. His first year with the Lakers, he took 5.95 threes a game. His second and third year, he took 6.35 threes a game. However, this year's increase has been the biggest he has ever made in his career, as he is taking 7.93 threes a game. The sheer volume of three-point attempts paired with his conversion rate of 37% is proving to be his best year as a shooter by far. In fact, he is only one of 11 players this season to shoot above 36.5% while attempting above 7.5 threes a game. And it is not a mistake that is happening in his 19th year. In fact, many players have shown a tendency to become better shooters in the twilight of their career, like Magic Johnson and Jason Kidd. But most of these players have done it as a necessity. LeBron is still dominating the game by driving to the hoop. I mean, from shots taken within 8 feet of the basket, he is converting them at a ridiculous rate of 70%. And shots taken from 8 feet to 16 feet, he's shooting those at a 50% clip. So it's pretty evident that it is not out of necessity, but from desire to be a better three-point shooter. And many haters could say that this is just fluky and he has been on a hot streak, which is honestly true. He was having a stupid hot month of December. He was averaging 31 points per game while shooting 56% from the field and 40% from 3. Considering he has never shot this well in his career, especially with this volume, people do expect him to cool off, even his biggest fans. However, even with Anthony Davis coming back, I still think this change is here to stay. In my eyes, he has a tremendous amount of confidence in his shooting stroke that he has not had in previous years. Even when he is cold, he has no problem taking a 3. And his newfound confidence in his shot has led to improvement in other areas as well, such as his free throw shooting. Although his current free throw percentage of 78% is not elite by any means, it has actually been his highest rate since his 2009 season. A lot of that can be attributed to his new free throw routine, which is simple, quick, and prevents him from overthinking. A deep breath, a dribble, and right into the shot. If this evolution of LeBron holds true, this could be a massive boost for the Lakers that no one really saw coming. Anthony Davis's god-awful shooting has created a lot of spacing problems, even with him playing the 5. If LeBron can continue this level of shooting once he comes back, it would help the spacing problems they were having earlier in the year. I still think the Lakers are in a very rough spot and are not close to winning a championship, at least until they make some moves at the trade deadline. But at least LeBron James, one of the greatest players ever to play the game, is showing that you are never too old to try something new.